What's up guys, welcome to our surf shop over here at M21 Surf. Thanks for tuning in to our board showcase series. Today we're going to be looking at the wood grain Funboard. I'm going to break it down for you guys in this quick rundown of the outline of the board, the construction, the contours, the fin setup, all that good stuff. Stay tuned to find out why it's such a popular model in our shop. First things first, this board has a very generally well-balanced outline. Now what that does is it makes a great board for beginners, it makes it a great board for intermediate to advanced surfers who just want a chill ride on like a wave like Sano, a good chill wave. Now what makes this board such a well-balanced, maneuverable, stable board and fast board begins with the nose, the tail, and the rail. The nose, we kept it round with a big surface area, giving you guys good paddle power and good speed when you're getting into those waves and paddling into those waves. It's going to be a nice, easy paddle transition into that drop-in. The tail is the same thing, good surface area for when you stand up, has nice lift, has nice speed when you're trimming. A lot of that reason is the square tail, which translates into good surface area. Last but not least, the rail. The rail is full, nicely rounded, and what that means is just a nice stable ride for when you're cruising. We didn't want to make this board too crazy, too unstable, so that is why we kept the rails at a nice rounded full rail. Alright, moving on from the well-balanced outline of the board, I want to talk about the contours of the board. Now this is where the magic really happens and affects how you guys surf this thing, right? So we wanted to keep this board friendly, we wanted to keep this board nice, cruisy, but we didn't want to make it too boring and too cruisy of a board for you guys. So in order to do that, what we did was we kept the front over here, right, the nose, at a nice single concave. So imagine that as a nice scoop, like a nice, like a nose riding longboard. Nice scoop. Give you guys extra lift for when you're paddling and surfing or trimming, hanging five, if you're walking up a little bit just to trim down the line. That single concave runs all the way down through the middle of the board and gradually transitions into a double concave right in the center of these three fins, the thruster fin setup. Now what that does, with the water channeling through and splitting over here with the double concave, that frees up the board a little bit over at the fins over here. Frees it up for when you're carving, for when you're surfing. With this board, unlike a traditional mini-mal or whatever, you're going to be able to whip it around a little easier, you're going to be able to carve a little harder on those bottom turns. Ending with the tail, from a double concave to a single concave off the tail, just for that little added stability and speed. I just want to talk about the fins really quick. We kept it out of the thruster just to make the board maneuverable given the contours on the bottom. Remember earlier I said how it's a single to a double? So the double concave at the bottom with the thruster fin just really works the best. If you're 180, 170, 190 and up, go with the large thruster fins. If you're anything under 160, go with mediums. If you're a kid, if you're getting this for a kid, if you're 130 and under, go with small fins and you'll be good to go. Next up for the board, we got the rocker of this thing. Now remember, this board is intended to be a good chill ride for beginners, but also with the intermediates and advanced surfers in mind. We want to make this something that beginners can grow into, or other surfers can have fun with. So the rocker is kept at a medium. We didn't want to make it too high because we didn't want to compromise the paddle power and the speed. We didn't want to make it too low because we didn't want you guys purling over a wave, flipping the thing over, breaking it, hurting yourself, or whatever. Alright guys, that's basically the general outline of this board, the contours, all that good stuff. If you guys like this board, feel free to check it out on our website. If you don't want to go on our website, that's fine. If you'd rather prefer to come in the shop, that's fine too. We're open from 9 to 5, Monday through Fridays. We'll be more than happy to help you guys. If you don't like this color, we got it in a white deck with orange rails and an orange resin swirl tint on the bottom. We also have that same arch scheme in blue and white. If you guys have any questions about this board, the shop, or anything at all, just throw it down in the comments below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Hopefully you guys like this board. Make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.